Hello, my name's Ernie Knobloch. I'm the current president of the Diamondhead Property Owners Association. Something that's rarely talked about are property values and the amenities that we have here in Diamondhead. So I'll give you a brief explanation. The POA is financially responsible for maintaining all of the amenities that we have. These include 2 golf courses, the main club building and restaurant, marina, the restaurant building at the marina, airstrip and the hangars there, 2 walking trails, the tennis facilities, 4 swimming pools, the RV storage area, the Twin Lakes Pavilion and the disc golf course that's there, several playgrounds, several ball fields, and some community areas throughout the Diamondhead. The assessor has estimated that the value of all of our amenities is somewhere between $15 and $20 million. And I'll repeat, between $15 and $20 million of value. The assessors also said that if our amenities start to close, all properties will lose value, all properties. The amount of the decrease will be determined by the market, so nobody knows exactly what it would be. Some properties will obviously decline in value more than others. So I've done a lot of research to find out what's happened in other communities when amenities close. Unfortunately, just about the only thing you can find is when one golf course closes in a community. I've not been able to find any information when all the amenities such as ours close. When one golf course closes, property values typically go down between 15 and 35%. The Wall Street Journal published an article saying that homes in an associated subdivision such as ours, the way the golf courses are set up, when a golf course closes there, you lose up to 25% value quickly, and it may go to 40 to 50% property value loss if legal battles ensue. Some people will tell you that only the homes on the golf courses would decrease in value. If you talk to the assessor and you talk to real estate people in our area, they'll say that is not correct. When appraisers deal with individual home values, they also consider the value of nearby homes. There are approximately 550 homes on the 2 golf courses with another 100 proposed for the future. I ask you to do this. Find your property tax bill. That's the tax bill that comes out usually in December. Look on the line indicating land value. Now I'll repeat that. Look on the land value line. Every golf course lot has a land value between $40,000 and $100,000. Almost all other homes, with the exception of some others, have a land value of $12,000. Yes, that's correct. If you have a house on the golf course and then you have a house across the street from it, there's a difference in $28,000 in just the land value. Obviously, homes on the golf course already pay a much higher property tax bill. You'll hear some people say that's a problem for owners of golf course lots, not me. The problem you have there is if property across the street from you or in your vicinity starts to lose value, your property will lose value also. If your entire property is valued at $120,000, for example, and you lose only 10% of value, that means you've lost $12,000. If you want to look at, use round numbers, say we pay about $60 a month in dues, it'll take you 16.6 years to make up the difference in the property value that you lost. Some people are going to tell you that the club should stand alone on its merit and either close or survive. You have to picture for yourself for a moment what would happen to the club building if it were shuttered and boarded up. Would it be an asset to our community? Would it help us sell properties here? I really don't think so. You know, this is commonly called a country club, but in reality, it's not a country club, it's a community club, and it's been a community club since its inception. Some people suggest privatizing all of our amenities. That sounds good at first thought, but if you do that, they immediately go onto the tax rolls. The tax bill would be approximately $250,000 a year. Now, I don't know how many companies are going to be willing to look at that before they can even bring in any money. In addition, the Purcell Corporation, which has now been bought out by the Johnson Development Company out of Houston, has what's commonly called the right of first refusal. This basically means that the POA is unable to maintain all of the amenities at a reasonable level. That company could have the land returned to them. There's a lot of land value, as I've already pointed out, in the POA properties that are maintained. Would a company choose then to sell the property to a third party and let them do whatever they want to do with it without any real input from the property owners? Unfortunately, no one knows. The latest information that I've found shows that about 65 to 70% of closed golf courses have never been redeveloped or repurposed. The remaining 35% have been repurposed into additional housing, parks, wetland, multiple family housings, etc. Even if that happened, the POA would still need some money to make that work. The reason I mention this, if you want to see what happens when a golf course closes, drive down to the St. Andrews area in Ocean Springs. Drive around, just talk to people who's on the street, just stop and talk to them. My wife and I have done that several times. You will probably not want to move to that particular area. So I really suggest it's worth a drive to the St. Andrews area in Ocean Springs. One final thing to consider. If property values decrease, that means money will be decreasing for the City of Diamondhead, the Hancock County Board of Supervisors, and also the Hancock County school system. The only way they can make that up is by increasing the millage on all of us. In summary, there's no real simple solution since one decision affects what the next decision will be. Presently, dues make up about 52% of the POA income. The remaining income comes from food and beverage sales, user fees, and so forth. I also realize that some people are going to say I'm just exaggerating entirely. Unfortunately, it would be nice if that's true, but I don't think I am at all. If what I've outlined is rather what might happen if we don't find a doable solution to the situation that we're in the future. Thank you for watching, and we'll make some other informational videos in the future.